Okay, now the first chart we're going to do in this section is a top 10 sales by product chart. And I'm going to view that as a horizontal bar chart like this. But first I'll just need to drag in the product to rows. Now we're going to see all the products here. But what we want to do is create a set which will show the top 10. Okay, now I want to show the top 10, so let's right click our product, create a set. So you could actually create a set on a condition as well. We could do it, by the quantity order being greater than 1,000, for example. We'd have to change this operator to be greater than. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a top 10. Top 10 by the sum of the order quantity. Okay, and I'll just name this, products top 10. Okay, and then we just need to drag this into filters. And now you can see here the top 10 products sold. Okay, now I'm just going to change this under the marks section here. You can see I can just change it to a bar. And then what I want to do, we'll bring our quantity ordered column, order quantity into size. And it's going to size each bar depending on how many were ordered. Okay, so we can order this as well then by just sorting it in descending order. If you right click above at the top here, sort descending. We can also make it a bit bigger just by dragging whenever you see the arrows like this. Okay, so I'd also like to add in some data labels here on the inside. So we can either hold Control and drag our sum up here into labels, or you can bring it in from the left hand side as well. And then I also just want to position these labels on the left, on the inside. So in our label here, you can see the alignment. It's currently set to automatic. We'll just click this left hand side here. So we may want to change the color of the labels also. Under our font, we can make them white. Yeah. While we're here, we can format them also, the labels. So if we just right click into our sum of order quantity where it's under the text box and then under format, let's show them as number in thousands to 1 decimal place, thousands. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Okay, and then the final thing I'd like to do is, again, I'll bring it from the left hand side this time, our order quantity into color. And then it just shows a different color. But the way I want to show it actually is that it starts dark at the top and then it gets lighter as you go down. So we click into our color here and edit colors. You can pick any color palette you like here. I think I'm going to go with the orange one. And then if we apply that, you can see it's doing that for us. Okay, so what I might just do is we only have 5 steps in our colors here, as you can see in the legend. So if we go back to our edit colors, we can add, let's make it 50. And you can see we have this nice gradient look then. Okay, so final thing I'll just do is hide this field label. And if we click into it, maybe we'll just right click and format it. And under our rows, just at the top here, I'll click into our borders column and row divider, I'll just remove them. Okay, just close out of that. And I'm just going to rename this sheet top 10 products. And I'm going to save this dashboard, so save to Tableau Public. And you can name it whatever you like. I'm just going to name mine bike sales. Okay, so that is it for this chart, and we'll work on our next one in the next video. So I'll see you there.